cannot deny that these days they make a blockbuster out of a Christmas TV advert, and with that there is one company which comes to the minds of the British consumer, and that is John Lewis. The launch of a John Lewis advert has pretty much become a national event, so much that there are actually trailers for the advert, and this has kicked off the modern battle of the Christmas advert, as now other companies look to topple the department store with their attempt, which also has their teasers and big premieres. It seems that these days the burning questions are, what will the John Lewis Christmas advert be like this year? And also, what song will be used in the advert? Just like any John Lewis advert from yesteryear, there were teasers, including a hoax teaser by DJ Chris Moyles, who was seen playing the piano in what looks like a spacesuit as a tribute to Rocketman. However, after a close-up, we see Moylesy in a Donald Duck suit to confirm that this is actually a hoax. Other teasers included new takes on promoting the advert, such as ITV changing the themes of some of their flagship programmes to piano versions, and also stores across the country blacking out the Lewis in the name outside of the stores. This year has also seen the store get a rebrand alongside Waitrose, and it is now officially known as John Lewis and Partners, and we even had a big advert by them this autumn to coincide with this rebrand. This year, John Lewis has gone for something a little bit different, yet they have kept the heartwarming nature of the advert, which tends to dominate John Lewis Christmas adverts. This time, rather than focusing on the run-up to Christmas, they have focused on a story of the protagonist, and rather than a run-up of the events, the story is told backwards, starting with the protagonist in the now and ending with a childhood memory of his. Again, a non-Christmas song has been used, which is common in most Christmas adverts these days, as well as the John Lewis Christmas advert. But this time they have used a song which was used a few years ago, and with that comes another first in the actual original song being used and the actual star behind it being set. The song is Your Song, a song by Elton John, which was used in 2010 when it was covered by Ellie Goulding, and since then many contemporary artists have covered songs by The Smiths, Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Keane, The Beatles and Oasis. The presence of Elton John is important in this advert as he is the main focus, and this advert is based on the story of his career and also acts as a tribute. The advert starts with him playing the piano with a Christmas tree in set and shows clips of his career, whilst the music plays, and then ends with him on Christmas morning when he was a nipper getting a piano as his present, and this tells you where it all started. The end slogan of this advert is "Some gifts are more than just a gift," which spells out that a gift could start something special, in this case a stellar music career. You can see that dreams can be started with a good Christmas present, or possibly that John Lewis could kickstart your dreams of doing whatever you want to do. At first sight, I did not like the advert, especially when it came to comparing it with John Lewis adverts from the past. But it has started to grow on me, and it has picked up many positive reviews, as well as the odd negative. I do think it is a good advert, however, it is not the best advert in the recent history of a John Lewis Christmas advert, or it's not even the best Christmas advert of this year. This advert may hinge on whether you are a fan of Elton John or not. Myself, I am actually a fan of Elton John, and have been for as long as I can remember, and I have huge respect for what he has done over the decades. However, despite it being a good advert, I would not rate this as high as adverts from the past, for example 2011, 2015, or my personal favourite John Lewis advert to this date, which is Monty the Penguin from 2014. However, it is a step up from 2016, or last year, which was the worst one out of them all. Over the years, I feel that John Lewis has fell behind its competitors, as in 2016 Sainsbury's beat them, and last year, which was not a great year for Christmas adverts, the John Lewis attempt was far behind the Co-op, which for me won the Battle of Christmas. I would also not rate this advert as high as the wonderful Bohemian Rhapsody advert to promote the rebrand of both John Lewis and Waitrose, which was aired this autumn, and would have preferred to see that advert as this year's Christmas advert against this advert with Elton John. What makes this advert for the rebrand more Christmassy than the actual advert used this Christmas would be the school play setting, which is a part of Christmas tradition, and that is the approach Sainsbury's has gone for this year. Hence, Sainsbury's has beaten John Lewis once again. Another problem I had with this advert is that we could see it in full on YouTube before its TV premiere. Therefore, that defeated the point of the big anticipation and makes the TV premiere pointless, and it in turn makes people less inclined to watch TV and thus damages the medium. This was also the case over the last few years with John Lewis adverts. Therefore, it also diminishes the excitement of the first TV view when someone could have seen the advert in the office at 10 AM that morning. To conclude, I do think it is a good advert. It's obviously an improvement on the last 2 years, yet not the best compared to previous John Lewis adverts for Christmas, or even against other companies for this year's festive period, and it also lacks a bit of Christmas feel. However, I may though, as this ad did grow on me eventually, change my mind a few times whilst it is being aired. I am Tim Goodwin, over and out, wishing you to take care this Christmas and for peace in the new year.